the last set, 26 to 28. This is a DI set which is based on graph. So it will take time for you to get the numbers out of the graph. So ideally this set should have been kept to the last because there were a lot of other easy questions. But let's go ahead and take a look at it. So we have 4 batsmen whose scores are in the ratio 6, 5, 4, 7. And they have given us the number of balls that are dot balls and the percentage of runs scored by each person in ones, twos, threes, and fours and sixes. So, for example, if you look at for A, total 12% of his runs were scored as singles. Then, if you look at this, total 8% of his runs were scored as doubles, and so on and so forth. So, if you clearly understand this, this is how the table will be turning out to be. Zeros, these are balls. So, 0 balls are hundreds. 200s, number of balls played. However, the remaining, these are runs scored. So if the score is 6x, 5x, 4x and 7x, then it is given to us that 12% of that 6x is scored as singles. 8% of the 6x is scored as is doubles, and so on and so forth. And the total number of 3 scored is given to us as 16, which means 2%, so 2 by 100 of 6x plus 6%, that is 6 by 100 of 5x plus 3%, 3 by 100 of 4x plus another 6%, 6 by 100 of 7x. This should be equal to the total runs scored in threes. So total runs scored in threes are 16 balls of threes. So 16 threes are 48. And from here, if you simplify this, you'll get the x value as 50, which means A scored total of 300 runs, B scored a total of 250 runs, C scored a total of 200 runs, and D scored a total of 350 runs. Now that is not it. We also can find the number of balls played. So already A played 200 dot balls. That is the number of balls. Now 12% of 6x. So 12% of 300. So 12 by 100 into 300. He is getting it as singles, which means number of balls will be 36. So he got 36 balls as singles. Similarly, 8%, so 8 by 100 into 300, he has got it as twos. This many runs he got is 2. So number of balls will be divided by 2. So this is 4, 4 3s are 12. So this will be 12. Like this, you will make the entire table for the number of balls. So if you do this, this is what you're going to get. 12 to 30. This is the number of balls. Whereas this table here is the number of runs. Okay, so this is the table and this gives you the total number of balls played. This table will take, so to come to this point, it will take a lot of time in your exam. So ideally, this set should not have been attempted. But let's go ahead and take a look at question. Which of the following is the correct order of the strike rate of the batsman in descending order? So strike rate is total runs scored by the total number of balls played. So total runs scored is 300, 300 by 299. Then 250 by 250, then you have 200 by 178, and you have 350 by 300. So clearly this guy, so you had to actually not really clear, we had to check between these two, who is the highest. But this is 100% and this is just more than 100%. So you will have, so this is your A, B, C and D. So definitely your A will be greater than B. And both of them will be C and D. Now we have to figure out who is higher in C. So 200 by 178 versus 350 by 300. So let me take this out. 5 7s are 5 6 are 30. So 7 by 6. So this is 1200 cross multiply. 1200 comparing it with 7 8s are 56. 5 7 7s are 49. 53, 54, 5, 7, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 1246. So clearly it is this side, which means 350 by 300 is greater. So D is greater than C. So D greater than C greater than AB. So DCAB is the answer. So DCAB is option C. Okay. Next. What is the total number of fours hit by all the batters? So this is straightforward. You can take a look at this. Total number of fours hit. So how many balls have been hit as 4? So 30 plus 25, 55. 55 plus 22, 77. 77 plus 14, 87 plus 4, 91. So the answer here should be 91, option B. Okay. So that's your option B, 91. And the last question, for how many balls was the percentage of dot balls faced between, for how many players was the percentage of dot balls faced between 55 to 70% of the total number of balls faced by them. So you have to look at the dot balls percentage to lie between 55 and 70. So let's quickly calculate that. This is the values here, 55. So dot balls values. So for A, it is 200 out of 299. So 299, and this guy is 150 out of 250. This is 105 out of 178, and this is 167 out of 300. So clearly 167, this is greater than 50, but we need between 55 to 70. So let us see. 50 is 150, exactly 50 is 150. Now I need 5 more percent. So what is 5% of 300? 1% is 3, so 5% is 15. So 165. So 55% is 165. So clearly 165 is greater than 55. Similarly, 178, half of 178 is 2 9s are, so 2 8s are 16, 2 9s are 18. So 89 is 50%. So clearly 5% will be a lot less than 105. So 55%, this is greater than 55%, but is it 70% or what? So 178 into 7. So 7 is a 56, 7 is a 49, 54, 7 is 7, 8, 9, 7 plus 5, 12. So 124. So yes, so this is greater than 55, less than 70. So this will also be counted. What about this? 15. So 5 3s are 5 5s are 3 by 5 is 60. So this is also counted. So all three are counted as of now. This is 200 by, let's take 200 by approximate 300. This is 66.66. So the answer should be slightly more than 66.66. That is also fine. So all 4 will be counted. So the answer for this particular 28th answer should be 4. Option E. Right? So this paper is a paper where you have to pick the right questions. In about 50 minutes, you could easily cross 20 attempts. If you do not choose the unnecessarily lengthy LRDI questions, DI questions especially, you can score a decent value of 20 plus attempts in this. See you in the next section.